Well, nothing says province like this. I'm gonna walk in from the rest of the way and I'm gonna show you an update on James and Karen's house that they said they're gonna be able to build, including the land cost, for only $30,000 US. And that was several months ago that I was here last, and there wasn't much done at that point. But now they tell me that the house is about 80-90% complete. And so we're gonna go up and take a look into this beautiful countryside of Aklan, which is the next province next to Rojas City's Capiz. And let's see how well they're doing over here. From what I can see, looks like they're gonna have some nice big windows. I like the roof already. Let's go take a look. All right, I think they're probably around the back. They're expecting me. I know he has a dirt bike, so for him, he can get up into this mud, no problem. Oh yeah, I see him inside there somehow. I'm gonna make my way in. Wow, this is great. When he said bungalow, I wasn't expecting such high ceilings. This does look nice. Woo! James and Karen. Wow! Look at this dynamic duo, and wow, guys, this is not what I imagined.
No, we had a couple of delays.
Well, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's expansive, it's airy, it's,
Yeah,
you got, I don't know if these are windows, but it looks like you're gonna have a great deal of windows. Yeah, so I was expecting a very low bungalow, that kind of thing, low ceilings.
Yeah, we want to make sure there's no flooding.
Yeah, that's true, true.
And we get a lot of people ask about the heat. This place, there's always a breeze blowing here.
Yeah, could feel it. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, Roxy baby, come on.
Roxy! Hello, Roxy! Hello, see you. Oh. Okay, so now the dog is gone there, so we can continue this, because, oh my gosh, that was so loud. Great echo in here right now, I guess. So, what have you guys been through in the last, it's been months, it's been several months since I've been here last. I can see quite a bit of difference, but what did it take to get to this point?
Well, it's a learning process. We had some issues with procuring the steel trusses and the roof panels were some issues. It took like 3 or 4 weeks, right, Karen, to get the trusses delivered. I left it to our engineer to do that, and you can see on the video last time I told you we'd be living in it by sometime in January, and that was based on his estimates of how quick we could get it done.
Yeah.
So basically, a lot of the contractors here will tell you what you want to hear to get the job.
Sure.
And then they don't necessarily deliver the way they said they
In the
would.
West too.
Yeah, it's that way everywhere. And so that's what happened. We ordered the supplies. It took a long time to get the trusses, and then it took another long time to get the sheet metal for the roof. And then he didn't order quite enough sheet metal for the roof, so we had to wait another, a month to get the last part, and that's the last seam there that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah.
But we should be ready to pour maybe next week or the week after, and that's all going to depend on the labor because it's drying out now. They only want to work on Sunday because they got jobs in Kalibo now. And before it was hard to gain access because there was a foot of mud. You'd sink a foot up to your axle in there if we tried to get a cement delivery or get the metal delivered. So they were hesitant to get that stuff in here. It was either carry it all from the highway or
Wow.
Or not.
It's almost
do
like
it.
you just want to get a load of gravel and get going on the road first.
Yeah, and so we had another thing going on here where we had to either buy, 80 loads of those little dump truck loads of gravel to fill the foundation, or we could. Nana and I said, no, don't do it. The cost is too high. And Nana and Karen did not want to do it. They were like, rather take the delay than pay that extra money for that 80 truckloads. So they talked to the landowner who we bought this land from, and she agreed that, to let us take the clay from there, thanks to Nana and Karen. And we hired some basically 18-year-old kids from the mountain up there, very honest kids, and paid them by the wheelbarrow. And they filled the foundation up. And some people said you could use it, it'd be cheaper if you use a loader. No, it was probably half price to get it done with the kids from the mountain. And they were happy to get the job. So, and don't forget, you'd sink, even with a loader, you're gonna sink here. That was in the rainy season that we got all this packed in here, and it was a lot of rain. So
you could actually get work done when you probably couldn't have. But I notice here you have a compactor you're using in here.
Yes.
So it's being done like kind of the right way.
Yes, this is one of the success stories around here. One of the benefits of being the run guy captain let us use it for free. He said, just take it.
What?
Yep, absolutely for free. So Ton brought it over on his motorcycle, which was a bit of an ordeal, and he got it here, and we carried it in, and it's working great. Diesel engine, and yeah, so
That's fantastic.
most of the stories here are positive. I mean, there's been very few. The delay story is about the only negative thing going on. And in the Philippines, you can pay and force things, and you'll pay a good price for it, a lot of extra money. Or you can just wait and play it the Filipino way, and you'll get along a lot less
you can
cost.
fit into your budget a little bit better.
Yeah.
So last time we were talking with the land, we were thinking like 30.
Uh-huh.
What are you thinking nowadays?
Karen, you want to get the book out and show them?
Oh,
Your phone? Your phone?
So we were about 40% maybe done here. And we are, in US dollar terms, it's $24,700, not counting the land, in labor and material.
okay.
Now, we've done good on the labor. It's on the materials. I think we could have done better if I'd have bought the roof myself. I think we could have maybe got it cheaper for 100,000 pesos, but I can't say that for sure, but there's a circumstantial case to be made that maybe we could have bought the materials for less. But other than that, I think we did everything okay. But
So you think you still can make it?
no, we cannot make
okay.
it. Because in that video, we were talking about when we were going to move in. And our plan, and still the plan to move in as soon as the concrete floor and the walls are up. So, the plumbing will be in the floors, and you'll be able to, flush the toilet. But it's not going to be, the walls aren't
No,
going
the
to be
finishing
finished,
won't be
the
done.
tiles, all that stuff's not going to be done. And when I told you that in the video, it was like 35,000 like raw, just to the point where you can move in and live in it and be comfortable, because things are just,
Right.
But so that's what we were talking about in the video.
Okay. And so when you're all done, do you have a budget for that or not really?
No,
Basically,
I'm
you'll just
not-
whatever you want to add to your house, you're just going to start adding.
Well, we're for sure going to go. I don't have a total for the budget, no. But we are going to put the swimming pool in, and we are going to go to solar. So, and the solar and the swimming pool might not be for quite a few months, but we're going to be living in this house and finishing it as we go. Hopefully in the next couple months, right, Karen?
Yeah, because when you're using soil, it takes time to pack it.
Yeah, to pack it,
Yeah.
and then we got to put some gravel
And
down
the
there.
problem also here is our right of way that is not concrete. That's why a lot
Yes,
of truckers
very muddy, I know.
don't want to dare to go
Yep.
deliver here.
So we could. That's another thing about waiting. We could take all the cost and fix the road, the right of way. We could put load after load of gravel on there and take all the cost. And I was thinking about doing that back when I was in a rush, but it pencils out better if you just wait it out, and we'll put our,
Yeah.
the landowner that we bought from is supposed to do the right of way, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So if I don't want to put that all on us, because
And it's a
everybody
family
else-
member, right?
Distant.
Second cousin.
Second cousin.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So this is all getting subdivided here, and there's other people here, and it's like we shouldn't bear the whole cost of the right of way.
okay,
So
yeah.
if we wanted to go fast and money was no issue, we could have forced that, and then we could have brought loads of gravel in and a loader in and dumped it all in and been all done right now. But
Right.
how much extra money you think that might have run us an extra $10,000 to do all that?
Yeah, it
Right?
cost more
Yeah.
for the sand.
Yeah.
Sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sand, and then sand is more money than the gravel.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. But I'm happy with it. I don't mind the
Because
delay.
in our estimation before it takes like 90,000 for the
90,000.
60 trucks of cement, gravel and sand.
Gravel and sand. Yeah, I was going to be.
Okay, so almost just under $2,000.
Yeah.
It would have been. Okay.
So we made back what we lost on the mistake we made on the roof materials, basically.
All right. So now, what's your new projected goal? What's your timeline
Our timeline is to move in.
with all this new knowledge you have?
Probably, I would say we'll be moved in the next month, and then after that, brother Kuya Tonton's gonna, and the cousin will we'll do the finishing ourselves.
We will just make sure the weather is good.
Yeah. Well, you are going into summer now,
Yeah.
so it's not going to be such a battle anymore. As we progress, you're going to actually have problems where it's like, where do we get water?
Yeah. Well, there is water if you drill here, and we'll probably drill well.
Yeah, there's no town water here, right?
There is town water.
Oh,
We're already
there is,
on it.
okay.
We're already on it, but it only works at night. It doesn't run in the daytime.
Oh.
But so we'll fill our water barrels at night when it works, and we'll also draw water from the creek if there's water still down there.
Right.
And if we got to, we'll probably somewhere along the line drill a well also.
Yeah, yeah. It's always good to have a backup, especially if the town does that. Okay, and so through it all, though, knowing what houses cost to buy, right here in the Philippines, 2, 3, 4 million for a small house, basically. When somebody else builds it, you still think it's worth it to do it this way.
It's worth it because we got to choose the location, and the house is going to last. And it's built to our specifications. We're going to have 4 small bedrooms and 2 CRs, and you're not going to find that here locally.
No.
So.
No, and if you paid a builder to do it, you're going to pay more than double the price.
Yeah, and we'll finish it out the way we want it as we go. And Kuya Ton and the cousin Rustum both have experience finishing, and people from the mountain are diligent, and they don't cost anywhere near what it costs to bring people in from Kalibo.
Right. Okay.
So it should go pretty good from here on out.
And by the way, Karen, Catherine says hello.
Hi, Kat.
Yeah.
Where's she?
Yeah, where is Catherine?
We have a lot going on, so we had to split up. I had to go and renew the visa. She had to go deal with other things. Yeah, things are a little one of those things where we have 10 things to do and only 2 of us. So she wishes she was here to hang out with you.
Yeah.
The funny thing is Catherine makes very, very few friends. Okay, she just doesn't connect with people very well. And but Karen is one of them that she was like, I wish she lived closer because I could be her friend. And that's rare. It's so rare. I'm always giving her crap. You have no friends. Have friends. Why do you have no friends? There you go. They apparently live too far away. And we're not that far. We're about 45 minutes from each other.
Yeah, we'll come see you again soon. Yeah. We're gonna come.
We have seafood now. So there you go. You like seafood?
Yeah.
All
She
right.
does, for
Jeans,
sure.
how about you?
Well, it's okay. He can have a burger.
Yeah,
So
that's right. I'll have a
he's
burger.
happy.
Yeah.
Everybody wins. All right. Well, guys, I think it looks fantastic. It looks better than I was expecting. I was expecting a low-looking, dreary, darker. No offense, but a lot of bungalows that you do find here, they are like that because they just want it darker as possible, right?
Yeah.
And because here they don't like windows, right? Because they don't want air conditioning. Are you going to have air conditioning?
We're gonna put air conditioning in 2 of the bedrooms. Basically.
Okay. So these going to be mostly screen? Is that the plan, or?
Yeah.
Okay, because you get a great wind, but if you close it all up,
No,
it'll
we're
be
not gonna close it
far
all
less.
off. No way. All right.
You're going country life, that's for sure. So no animals yet, right? You don't have
We've
cows
got
of your own?
chickens. We've got chickens,
Oh,
Brahma
chickens.
chickens, and red Rhode Island Reds.
And I heard you guys started a garden.
We have having moderate success with the tomatoes so far, but they've been getting flooded out every day. If you want to go see.
Yeah, let's go see. Okay, so this is the gardening they've been doing here, and these are the tomato plants. And as you can see, they do certainly look like tomato plants. Okay, so how long has this been since you planted it?
Oh, maybe 40 days. They're kind of stunted by the rain. They'd probably, if it was less rain, they'd probably be like this. But
All right.
it's okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, no kidding. You already got some budding up in here.
I
So
put
this is a bit of a month and a half, essentially.
Yeah. This is the Ramgo variety that they sell here, and it's a hybrid, and it's supposed to be acclimated to the climate. Now this is a non-hybrid that we got off of Shopee. It's supposed to be like a beefsteak type.
Okay.
So I'm sprouting them in here. We're gonna break them up later.
And how long is it taking you to sprout them?
Oh, they should sprout in 7 days. If they don't sprout in 7 or 8 days, you got a problem. Reseed it.
Yeah.
'Cause
The you have access to good manure here. You got cows all over and chickens.
Yeah, it's we brought this down from the mountain on the motorcycles, actually, down that mud trail on the mountain. And what it is composted rice hulls and carabao manure. So
Nice.
that's what it takes.
I need some carabao, my friend,
Yep.
because you don't have any. And I see here you use the ash too.
Yep. Ash and peppers. These are peppers we grew from seed.
Okay, yeah, they're going good.
All stuff we've been growing from seed.
Nice.
This is the electric wire that goes to the creek. That's how we're mixing the cement. But yeah, they're doing okay here in the Ackland soil. I was wondering if I was going to need to add a lot of lime, but it's comparable, the soil here, to Missouri. The only thing is the heavy rain. So once the heavy rain's gone and we're irrigating them and we can control, keep them from getting flooded, things are going to be good.
Nice. Well, this is very impressive. Considering it's been, like you said, 40 days.
Yeah.
This is going quite well. And now, with the sun going to be out a lot more
It's
often.
going to be a lot easier now.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to grow a lot quicker out here.
We're going to clear all the debris away from the left side of the house here, and we're going to put 4 or 5 rows here, and we're going to do about or 500 a combination of tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants on the side of the house here because the soil is really good.
Nice.
So that's why we got some seed trays, and
Is it just going to be for your family, or?
well, any excess is going to go to the wet market. We'll sell it at the wet market.
Very good.
So
Yeah, and I saw your seed trays. They were inside while you were talking there, right
yeah,
behind
we're
you.
adding more and more seed trays. I'm finding out that the local variety of seeds that they sell, the Ramgo seeds, they're treated against fungus,
Okay.
and they actually grow. And we've been ordering seeds off Shopee too, and that's maybe 50-50. So we'll plant the tray. One's Ramgo, and one is from some of the vendors on Shopee.
Yeah.
None of the ones in the Shopee vendor will grow. The Ramgo seeds will all come up almost, like 90%.
But I was told that especially if you use grow lights, everything else, and the little dome it and everything, you get them to grow. The first harvest won't be that great, but you take the seeds from that, and then you do it again.
Yeah.
And by the third one, they're acclimatized.
Well,
so if you want to get the beef eaters to work here and that side, by the third set you get from them, they will be perfect for this climate.
And I would imagine there's two factors at work there, probably an epigenic effect and then a natural selection effect, because you're going to take the seeds from the best plant.
Yeah, of course, because the ones that don't make it. So
we're going to do some eggs and chicken production also for meat, and we're raising a bunch of these Brahmas. We up at the mountain, we're hatching them, and we've got a 50 egg incubator on the mountain that's currently full of eggs. And these Brahmas get really big, so they're a nice meaty chicken. And when you hatch the eggs, you can sell the chickens for a lot of money too. People like them because they look nice.
Yeah, they're not tiny little native chicken.
They're very docile. Yeah, you get some big meaty chickens. And then we got our egg layers over here. These are the Rhode Island Reds.
All the way from Rhode Island? I don't know anything about chickens.
It's an American brown egg laying type of variety.
Oh, okay. So the Americans brought it here a long time ago?
Yeah, in Rhode Island, and they lay big brown eggs. So and they taste good because we had one for dinner the other night. So they're really good.
One? You only had one egg?
We had one for dinner, a rooster.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you had one egg, and I'm like, I know you're on a diet, but I'm kidding. Let's see if I can see them.
We can open the door for you. Here you go. There you go. Those are the egg layers. We're making them an egg box because they're due to start laying any day now. So we're going to make them an egg box. But we are going to build a big chicken coop. We just haven't decided where to put it yet. We got the flocks growing between here and the mountain. We got a couple dozen birds already.
Wow. So, now, where's your property line? Is it right there, that post?
Property line is right here on the other side of this banana tree.
Okay, there it is. Here. Yep. So straight across.
All the way to the right of way over there. Yeah.
Yeah. And right there. Okay, I can see the fence line here actually.
Yeah, we'll temporarily raise some vegetables here and get it all, flattened out, and then eventually we'll plant some grass here and move over to another farm lot, because I'm planning to add another farm lot too for farming.
So James and Karen, you've been on this channel before, you probably already know, but they do have a great YouTube channel where they actually go through like all the different things they go through every day. And I think you'll really, really like their channel, especially if you're hoping to come and have the simple life. If you're coming to watch to see how people are living in BGC, neither of our channels are going to be any good to you anyway. But definitely, if you want that slower life, he's going to be very much somebody you want to follow. And I'd love to see, like, after this is all done, especially when you got your solar, you got all your stuff done, and they've got all their own vegetables growing and everything. Like, how much is it going to cost them to live once all that's set up? I have a feeling, just throwing it out there as a big guess, it's going to be really low. Yeah. Really low, because we both know property taxes in this country is
almost nothing.
Yeah. You don't even think about it, put it that way. So your cost of living is going to be extremely low. You're going to be raising your own meat, your own chicken, eggs, your own vegetables. Who knows? You'll be able to trade for rice if you want. You won't even need money, technically. You could barter for most of your life.
Barter, yep.
So I think you'd find following them very interesting in this path to finishing this house off, and then the homesteading, basically, that you're going to be doing.
Yep, homesteading. All right, Michael, can I get...
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.